Hey everybody, welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. Let's talk about the rabbit colony today and if my plan has been working or not. This is the current state of the colony. And as you can see, this colony that's supposed to be all dirt has a lot of straw in it again. And it turns out that my idea of covering up all the straw and having a dirt colony floor that we could sweep the poop off of to keep extra clean, because we were having sickness issues in the past and possibly being exposed to the poop and stuff was causing those issues or contributing to those issues. Part of the problem is that we don't have enough dirt in here, and we're eventually maybe going to fix that. But at this point, it's so not worky that I don't know if I even want to continue with the idea. The problem is twofold. One is really good that they're digging a whole bunch of burrows. Like, look at this baby. It's huge. But the burrows go into the layer of straw. As you can see right here, the dirt just goes like this much, and the straw starts here and goes all the way down. So they're digging up a whole bunch of straw, spreading it everywhere. I knew theoretically that this would happen when I was designing my idea, but I didn't think it'd be this much straw. I thought it'd be like a little bit and I could just like sweep it up, but I didn't imagine it being like this much from just one burrow. And we have this disaster. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. They've been digging burrows all in here, so I had to move one of these nest boxes because it was caving in. So now they have a huge burrow. I put some boards on because it was like caving in, so I figured I'd make it more burrow-like. It goes here, back here, and then through here too. And that caved in, and this is toppling over. So my beautiful in-ground nest box idea is not so beautiful, and it's not working so well. Of all the places they could have dug, they chose right here in my best setup. So in addition to the straw messing with my dirt floor colony and making it a dirt/straw floor colony, the dirt itself is also a problem. It's so not hard. It's all soft and light. I thought that it would compact more and be more like the goat side of the barn, where it's so stiff and hard that you can just sweep off of it. But with this, if you sweep the dirt, you end up getting a lot of dirt with it. And it got so bad to the point where over here, I would sweep the poop off, and then I'd sweep out so much dirt that actually got down to the straw layer. I was like sweeping the dirt. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not sweeping dirt anymore. I'm sweeping straw. I swept the entire layer of dirt we had off of here. So now we have like high places and then really low places and high places again, and they're digging burrows, and there's like half-finished burrows that they've abandoned. So there's just a whole bunch of like hay and straw and rocks and dirt and poop everywhere. And I'm scared to sweep the poop up because, one, it's really hard because it's so soft. You have to like shovel it. And two, all the work we did to put the dirt in here is like wasted because we take the dirt back out because it's too soft. And then this is a hidey house that I need to like cut in half so I can lay out on its sides. So there's like two hidey houses. And then they ripped the little tunnels off of both of the sides. They're now up here. And no one's using the rabbit table, not even Acrobat, I've given her a ramp to go up. I've given her a little step stool place to jump up. I'm scared to walk anywhere because I don't want to cave in a burrow. Things in the colony just aren't going as I hoped or planned. There is still some good news though. We haven't had any rabbits die, and they all look pretty healthy. And a lot of the girls still look super pregnant, even more so than last time, even though we haven't had any babies born yet. But I'm not sure how long that good news will last, especially with me not being able to clean the colony properly. I'm not sure if these rabbits will get sick, or even more worrying is if the babies, once they're born and are old enough to come out of their nests, will get sick, because that's what happened last time. And I can't think of anything I can do to this colony that would fix it. Even if I take a drastic measure and start from scratch again, take all the dirt and all the straw out of the colony and refill it with plain dirt, it'll still be soft, and I'll still scoop it out over time, and it won't be like the goat barn like I was originally hoping. Other people in my family might not want to hear this, but I have been thinking of other places we could put rabbits. There's a bit of disagreement on what areas we're using for what things, and because I love rabbits, I think rabbits should go there, but because other people have other priorities, they think other things should be done there, so it might not actually happen that way, but I do have possibly 3 other places we could put these rabbits and not have this be a colony anymore and completely transfer where the colony is. But that would be really long and hard and expensive, so we're probably not going to do that anytime soon. My current plan is just to leave everything as it is, try to keep it as clean as possible, but know that we'll probably have to do something else in the long run. Maybe the adult rabbits and babies will be just fine with poop on the floor, and they won't get sick, and I'll be able to leave the colony as it is. But in all reality, the likelihood of that is very slim, even though I see all the time other people's colonies with poop on the floor, or they don't clean it out every single day, and the rabbits are just fine. For some reason, our rabbits seem to not be just fine when I give them a super clean colony, which is really frustrating. Why can't I have normal rabbits or those other hardy rabbits? And when I try to breed hardy rabbits, it doesn't go well, and it's just so hard. And part of me is wondering if all this work is even worth it. Should I just focus on meat chickens instead? But then there's so many benefits to rabbits. You can feed them for free and they only eat grass. And if I can just get enough winter hay put up, then we can feed them 100% off of our land, and that'd be so awesome and cool and sustainable, instead of having to buy grain and stuff for the chickens we have to do now. But there keep being so many problems. But I guess we have a new batch of breeders for the most part, so that means there's different genetics, and maybe I lucked out and got some better genetics that will be more normal with poop in the colony. I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's poop that's the problem or if it's something else. At this point, I'm just tired of rabbits and frustrated with rabbits and frustrated about waiting for babies and then scared whenever babies are born because they keep dying. I just want it to go normally. I want normal breeders who give birth to normal kits, who grow up normally, who butcher normally, in a colony setup like it seems most other people have, and not have to deal with all these problems. So we'll see how this breeding season goes. Possibly it could go great, possibly it could go terribly. But for now, I'm going to sit back and observe. No more major colony changes or housing them all in tractors or anything drastic like that, at least for a while, to see what the next right step is. And hopefully that step ends up being doing nothing at all and leaving them in the colony just as it is because they're nice and healthy.